G'day, Dan Clark, botanical consultant, native plant enthusiast. And another plant profile today, Hardenbergia violacea, or the purple coral pea, or the happy wanderer as it's commonly called. Very common plant in Australia, very easy to grow in the garden, and this specimen here certainly demonstrates that. It's got a wide range across Australia, grows into the sort of central areas, maybe a bit further west in New South Wales, Queensland, Victoria, South Australia as well, sort of all around the eastern seaboard. Can be quite variable as it's got such a large range. This form here, sort of typified by its narrow leaves and its climbing habit. You can get some other forms which sort of have shorter, fatter leaves, don't tend to climb so much, more sort of ground covers, and some of them have more of a woody shrub habit. But this one here is definitely a robust, vigorous climber, and it's only been planted here for a couple of years. Hardenbergia violacea is what we call one of the peas or the legumes. It's in that Fabaceae family, and it's in that subfamily Faboideae, which sort of separates it from the wattles, which are also in that larger family. They produce a pod, just like wattles do. And what typifies a pea is this papilionate flower here, or this pea-shaped flower. Quite stunning on this plant. They're, as you can see, purple and sort of produced in racemes coming out the leaf axils. Just some morphology about Hardenbergia. The leaves are alternate, which is typical for a lot of peas, although in that Fabaceae group you do get the whole range, opposite alternate world. The leaf type gets a little bit tricky. Look, for all intents and purposes they're simple, but what you've got to remember is the relatives of Hardenbergia and those other pea climbers have compound leaves, and you can find other species of Hardenbergia where the leaves are trifoliate, which is a compound leaf. What you've got with Hardenbergia, if you've ever looked closely, is down the bottom of the main leaf you've got these two tiny little leaf teeth, and they're the two vestigial leaflets of what used to be a trifoliate leaf. It's sort of like the appendix inside us. They sort of don't have much of a function anymore. So next time you see one, have a close look and you'll see the two vestigial leaflets there. But again, for our purposes, they're basically simple leaves. Another thing with peas is they've got stipules, two leaf-like structures down where the petiole joins the stem. So don't confuse your stipules with your two little leaflets at the base of the lamina. But they're your two stipules there. Very common in the Fabaceae family, especially the peas. Really helpful identification features. So that's it, your Hardenbergia violacea. Do plant one. Every native garden should have one.